Today, our heroes are on the road to the Ecruteak Gym in Ecruteak City, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How do we get across this river, Brock? Pikachu!
The map says there's a bridge nearby.
Excuse me, sir. Is there a bridge near here?
It was right where you're standing before the typhoon hit last month and the river washed it away.
Washed it away?
Yeah, we lost every bridge on the river. But I got my construction team here fast, and we started to rebuild this one first. We should have this one back up in about 6 months.
Pokemon! Let's do it. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. My whole life is linked to this. Time to test my skills. I know I just can't miss. Gonna show the world. Born to be a winner. Johto! Born to be a champion. Born to be a winner. Born to be the very best. Pokemon! Johto! Born to be a winner. Pokemon!
Tight casting!
There it is. I think we should go straight up the river.
And so do the cops.
James, what's taking so long? Aren't those potatoes ready yet?
Not yet, Jess.
Can't you hurry it up a little?
Hey, maybe they'll cook faster if we turn the fire higher.
Great idea.
That was a great idea.
Are the spuds done?
Well done.
There must be some way to get across. Pika Pika! We're in luck. Excuse me! We're Pokemon trainers and we're trying to get across. Could you take us over in your boat, please?
Be glad to. But before I do, maybe one of you trainers could catch me a Sudowoodo.
A Sudowoodo?
Yes. The Sudowoodo is a real rare kind of Pokemon. They say you can find them up on that mountain there. But I have never seen one. 3 Pokemon trainers might have a better chance catching a Sudowoodo than me.
Let's see what Dexter says.
Sudowoodo, the imitation Pokemon. This rare Pokemon hides in trees to avoid capture.
Sudowoodo looks pretty interesting. If we bring back a Sudowoodo, will you take us to the other side?
Yes, you have my word on it.
Well, let's go find one then.
Right. You hear, Dad?
If we find a Sudowoodo, the old man will take us across.
And if they're as rare as they say they are, a Sudowoodo would be a perfect present for the boss.
All right, it's Sudowoodo time.
This isn't gonna be easy. This forest is unbelievably dense.
Psyduck.
Speaking of things that are dense, Psyduck, you can help us look for Sudowoodo too.
Psyduck.
What is it, Psyduck? What's the matter? That's just a bunch of trees. We're not looking for trees. We're looking for a Pokemon called Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo! Guys, look! A Sudowoodo! Sudowoodo! Come back here! Now where'd that Sudowoodo go to?
That's impossible. None of the research papers back that up.
Well, maybe if you spent a little less time reading research and a little more time doing research, you'd know it is possible.
Then you're saying every single report is wrong.
I'm saying that there's a possibility they are.
Then you must be smarter than me and every other expert who agrees with me.
I don't know about the other experts, but I'm definitely smarter than you are. Hey, I'm sure you two didn't come all the way up here to argue. We're looking for something.
So are we. We're looking for a Sudowoodo.
Well, that's quite a coincidence, because we were just arguing about Sudowoodo.
Are you Pokémon trainers?
Oh no, we're up here doing some field studies for a Pokémon research paper we're working on. My name is Pierre.
And my name's Marie.
My name's Ash.
I'm Misty.
My name's Brock. Pleased to meet you.
Pierre and I are researching this habitat and focusing on the Sudowoodo that live here.
I'm hoping to prove to my colleague here that the research is correct when it indicates that Sudowoodo is definitely a rock type.
Sudowoodo's a rock type?
That's pretty hard to believe. Rock types are usually rough and rocky, like Graveler and Geodude and Golem and Onyx.
Sudowoodo's more like...
More like a grass Pokémon. I can't believe it's a rock type.
I agree with you, Misty. I can't believe it either, but all the experts claim the Sudowoodo's a rock type. But when my colleague opens a book, he shuts his mind to the possibility the experts are wrong. He chooses to ignore eyewitness accounts of Sudowoodo using fire attacks, which clearly indicate that we need to look for some more answers.
We already have the answers.
You can believe the books, but I think finding out firsthand is always the best way.
Exactly right. Yours is the first hand I've held in a long time, and I can tell you from personal experience, you can't find this in a book. Maybe you and I can do some research in the field of love.
In that field, your position is left out.
I have a Pokemon that can spawn a Sudowoodo and settle this once and for all. Knockdown! Go find a Sudowoodo!
There have been reports of Sudowoodo that look like plum trees and cherry trees and oak trees, too. Their leaves even change color like real trees.
Wow! They must be grass types.
Sudowoodo gather branches to look like trees.
Maybe not. Huh? Knockdown! Did you find a Sudowoodo? Come on, let's go! Look, there it is! Okay, Knockdown, we'll take it from here!
Sudowoodo! Sudowoodo!
Chikorita, I choose you! Chica!
Sudowoodo! Sudowoodo! Sudowoodo!
Is Sudowoodo using Vine Whip?
Yeah, sure looks like it.
Maybe Sudowoodo's really a grass Pokémon after all.
Oh, Sudowoodo must have picked this up in the forest.
Yeah, but at least it has good taste in vines.
Sudowoodo!
That's a razor leaf!
Maybe, but these leaves are dried up.
Wow, why would it use those?
Why would a Pokémon use dried leaves for a razor leaf attack?
Now, Chikorita, use your Vine Whip attack!
Sudowoodo!
Now that was a real Vine Whip!
That one looked real too. Maybe Sudowoodo's a grass Pokémon after all.
Why, it can't be. It's a rock Pokémon.
I just don't know what to believe anymore.
When you do, just let me know and I'll agree with you.
Quick, Ash, battle it with another one of your Pokémon, and maybe this time it'll use a different attack.
Right! Chikorita, return! Totodile, I choose you!
Sudowoodo may be a grass type, but it sure likes to rock.
Totodile, tackle attack! We'll get that thing now! Totodile, use water gun!
Sudowoodo seems to hate that water.
If it hates water gun attacks so much...
It must be a rock Pokémon.
Sudowoodo!
Totodile, try a fight attack! Did Sudowoodo use dig?
Maybe that means it's a ground type.
Sudowoodo!
What's going on here?
Prepare for trouble, because we're in cahoots.
And make it double right down to our roots.
To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
To denounce the evils of truth and love.
To extend our reach to the stars above.
Jesse!
James.
Team Rocket, blast off at the speed of light.
Surrender now or prepare to fight.
That's right!
All right, let it go.
You gotta be kidding, kid. This thing's going with us.
We trees are leaving.
You're not going anywhere.
Wheezing. Smokescreen, please.
They're gone.
And they took Sudowoodo with them.
We'll never find it again.
Don't worry, Marie. We'll find that Sudowoodo, and if we don't, I'll leave my friends and dedicate myself to working with you around the clock 24/7 every minute of the day and night.
How about part-time?
So what do you think? You think Sudowoodo's a rock type or a grass type?
It's obviously a grass-type Pokémon. Just look at it. Sudowoodo! Sudowoodo!
Wah, Buffett.
Get back in your ball. Nobody wants to look at you.
Wah, Buffett.
Sudowoodo!
Wah, Buffett.
Sudowoodo!
This is going nowhere. Meowth, ask what type it is.
All right, but I ain't hopeful. What kind of Pokemon are you anyway?
Sudowoodo! Sudowoodo!
Well,
It says, why don't we get something to eat?
Wah, Buff.
I'm hungry too.
We'll eat. Just tell us what type you are.
Sudowoodo!
Meow. According to Sudowoodo, it's the type that wants to eat.
Wah, Buffett.
Sudo!
you're the type that drives people crazy.
Wah, Buff.
Sudowoodo!
Oh, I don't care what type it is. Let's just take it to the old man and get our boat ride. Well, you said you'd take us across if we brought you a Sudowoodo.
And we've got one right here.
Are you really a Sudowoodo? Why isn't it saying anything?
Maybe it don't like to talk to strangers.
Well, whatever it is, it doesn't look too healthy.
I can fix that. Ta-da! I use this squirt bottle on Victory Bell.
Hold it! He's only going to water you!
You'll look and feel much better after a drink. Sudowoodo! Sudowoodo! Sudowoodo!
Wait! Come back!
I don't understand. Why wouldn't Sudowoodo want a refreshing little sprinkle? Hey! Don't leave me behind!
Maybe I can catch Sudowoodo before they do.
Sudowoodo must be miles away from here by now.
Pika, pika, pika. Yeah, what's the matter, Pikachu? Pikachu! Ah! It's Sudowoodo!
Sudo!
It must be hiding from Team Rocket.
Sudowoodo!
Now we can take you to Marie and Pierre's lab and see what Pokemon type you really are.
Sudowoodo! Sudo!
Don't worry, Marie. I'll calm Sudowoodo down.
Sudowoodo! Sudowoodo! Sudowoodo!
Whoa! Hey, easy now. I'm your friend, like a friendly Lickitung.
Are there any psychiatrists back at your lab?
Here, try some of my Pokechow.
Sudo! Sudowoodo!
You can have as much as you want as soon as we get to Marie's research lab.
All right, Sudowoodo. Now we're going to do a few simple tests.
We saw you use a vine whip attack back in the forest. Could you do that again, please?
Sudowoodo!
But I saw it with my own eyes.
Sudowoodo!
Here you go.
Sudowoodo!
Now how about a vine whip?
Sudowoodo!
Thanks a lot.
Ash, I wonder if one of your Pokémon could get Sudowoodo to use its vine whip attack.
We'll try. Pikachu, use your Thunder Shock.
That was a Thunder Shock!
How can it be an electric Pokémon?
Sudowoodo!
I'm more confused than before.
Sudowoodo!
I found something. This old research book lists Sudowoodo attacks, and apparently it uses one called Mimic.
What's Mimic?
An attack that imitates other attacks. That's how Sudowoodo used Vine Whip against Ash's Chikorita, by watching Chikorita use it first. first. And just now it used an electric attack, but only after watching Pikachu use one.
It may learn all of its attacks by mimicking.
Okay, maybe Sudowoodo does use Mimic, but that still doesn't prove it's a rock type or a grass type.
Yes, but this may give us a way to find out.
I still say Sudowoodo is a rock type. All the research says so. And rock types are weak against water.
Sudowoodo! Turn that water off, now!
But it's the quickest way for me to prove that I'm right and you're wrong about Sudowoodo.
Sudowoodo! Sudowoodo! Sudowoodo!
Wait, Sudowoodo!
Come back here!
Sudowoodo! Sudowoodo!
Sudowoodo!
You ain't going nowhere.
What do you want now?
We want Sudowoodo because we're the ones who caught it.
You stole this Sudowoodo!
Sudowoodo! I thought I would never find you!
It's the old man from the river.
What are you doing here?
Marie, you sound like you know him.
I sure do. He's my grandpa.
Huh?
That's right. When my favorite granddaughter told me she was looking for a Sudowoodo to do some research on, I decided I'd ask everybody I met to help me find her one.
So that's why you wanted us to bring you a Sudowoodo?
Forget it, kid. Team Rocket's getting that Sudowoodo.
I choose you! Arbok!
I choose you! Cyndaquil!
Arbok, use tackle attack!
Oh, Sudowoodo just used a slam attack on Arbok.
I think Sudowoodo wants to battle this time.
I don't know. Sudowoodo's pretty hard to figure out.
I believe that was a feint attack.
A feint attack? How did Sudowoodo know that?
Why, it knows the low kick, too.
Low kick?
Arbok, recur! Sudowoodo uses sneaky tactics like feint attack and low kick. It's tricky, slippery, and cowardly. We found the perfect Pokémon for Team Rocket.
You said it.
Wobbuffet!
Now, with a little help from you, your friend will be joining us.
Wobba!
Now Wobbuffet will battle Sudowoodo.
Not so fast! Quick, Cyndaquil! Use your flamethrower on Wobbuffet! What's it doing?
Sudo?
You see, Sudowoodo's back to using its mimic again.
There's no doubt about it. The evidence is undeniable.
Sudowoodo copied Chikorita's Vine Whip, Pikachu's electric attack, and now Cyndaquil's flamethrower. It can copy all those attacks and more because it knows mimic.
It even knows mimic. It's more valuable than I thought. Wobbuffet, get ready to battle.
Wobba! Cyndaquil, use your tackle attack and hurry!
Wobbuffet, counterattack!
I've never seen a Pokémon use a counterattack. This is very informative.
Maybe my Pokémon can help.
Poliwhirl, go!
Poliwhirl!
Have Cyndaquil get Wobbuffet's attention for a second.
Cyndaquil, try another flamethrower!
Wobbuffet, counterattack!
Ready, aim, fire!
It looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again!
It's getting away!
Wait, come back!
Sudowoodo, stop!
Let it go. We found out enough to settle our argument. Sudowoodo is a rock Pokémon, that's why it runs away from water attacks. It only knew other attacks because it used Mimic. The research turned out to be right all along, but I just couldn't believe it until I saw it for myself.
And I'm glad you couldn't, Marie. You see, we never would have learned as much as we did about Sudowoodo if we hadn't come here and observed the real thing.
Next time we disagree, we should focus on the facts, instead of on winning an argument.
Mm-hmm.
We both owe you and your Pokémon a big thank you.
That's right. Without you, Marie and I would still be fighting on those tree stumps.
Bye! Thanks again for all your help!
Sudowoodo turned out to be a rock type after all, proving that appearances can be very deceiving. And so, having kept their bargain, our friends get a ride across the river as they head for Ecruteak City and their next Johto League adventure.
Can't you climb faster?
Yeah, you're almost there. Just grab hold of that branch.
I've got it.
Finally! Now hurry up and help us!
Sudo, woodo, sudo, woodo.